It is still shocking to many across Europe how Xavi Simons has made his decision so clear, so firm, and so emotional. He only wants Chelsea. No matter how many clubs have circled around him this summer, no matter how tempting the offers from Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, or other elite sides may have been, the Dutch superstar has shown an unwavering commitment to one dream, and that dream wears blue. From the very first day negotiations began, whispers emerged that Simons was fixed on Chelsea, but as the weeks passed and the rumours of other clubs' interest grew louder, fans began to wonder whether he might change his mind. Yet, with Fabrizio Romano confirming the story again and again, it is now crystal clear. Simons has shut all doors, closed all distractions, and told the footballing world that Chelsea is the only destination he is waiting for. What makes this story even sweeter for Chelsea fans is how manager Enzo Maresca has spoken about it. The Italian coach, who has already started stamping his philosophy on the team with precision and belief, could not hide his excitement when asked about Simons. Maresca confirmed that talks were moving in the right direction, that Chelsea had been patient but deliberate, and that he himself was preparing to welcome a player who fits perfectly into his tactical vision. When the Chelsea boss talks about Simons, his words are filled with admiration, as if he already sees him orchestrating plays at Stamford Bridge, linking up with Cole Palmer, feeding Estevao on the wing, and driving Chelsea forward with the creativity and control that the Blues have craved in midfield for years. For Maresca to openly confirm that Simons is coming shows just how far this deal has come, and it gives fans even more reason to believe this transfer is more than just speculation. It is reality taking shape before their eyes. And then there is Fabrizio Romano, the ever-reliable voice in the world of transfers, the man whose confirmations bring a sense of finality to rumours. Romano has been consistent. Simons has always kept Chelsea as his top priority. He has rejected approaches from some of Europe's biggest and most glamorous clubs because his heart is set on one thing: playing for Chelsea. That kind of loyalty is rare in the modern transfer world, where players are often swayed by money or prestige. For Simons, the attraction is different. It is about the project, about the opportunity to grow as a leader in a young, hungry team, and about the chance to make Stamford Bridge his stage for the next decade. Romano's repeated confirmation has cemented the belief among Chelsea fans that they are not just hoping anymore. They are counting down the days until the announcement is official. For Chelsea fans, this story feels almost too good to be true. After years of turbulence, rebuilds, and questions about direction, they are now seeing their club attract one of the brightest young stars in world football, a player who could easily have chosen Manchester City to work under Pep Guardiola, or Bayern Munich to dominate the Bundesliga, but instead has chosen to be part of Chelsea's journey. And that is what makes this moment so special. Chelsea is no longer just reacting in the market. They are setting the agenda, convincing top players that their future belongs in blue. The excitement in London is already electric. Fans on social media are celebrating Romano's confirmations, sharing videos of Simons' brilliance, and imagining the way he will transform Chelsea's midfield. Outside Stamford Bridge, supporters talk about him as if he has already arrived, dreaming of the first time he steps out in the Chelsea shirt, the roar of the crowd greeting him, and the new chapter that will begin for the club. For many, this is not just a signing, it is a turning point. Still shocking, still beautiful, and still confirmed, Xavi Simons wants only Chelsea. Enzo Maresca has spoken with belief, Fabrizio Romano has given his seal, and the footballing world is watching as Stamford Bridge prepares to welcome a star who could define an era. This is not just another transfer saga. This is Chelsea building a future, and Simons is at the very heart of it. Transfer confirmed and history made, Chelsea have officially secured the signatures of both Alejandro Garnacho and Xavi Simons in what can only be described as one of the most powerful double moves of the modern transfer market, and Fabrizio Romano himself has confirmed the news. After weeks of whispers, negotiations, speculation and tension across Europe, the story is no longer just talk. It is reality, and Stamford Bridge is now preparing to welcome not one, but two of the brightest young stars in world football. This is the kind of transfer moment that doesn't just strengthen a squad, it electrifies an entire fan base. And today, Chelsea supporters are buzzing with a sense of pride, belief and excitement that their club has officially delivered a transfer window for the ages. The first big shock was Garnacho. Many believed Manchester United would never let him go, but Chelsea's persistence, ambition, and vision for the future convinced the Argentine winger to make the switch. At just 20 years old, Garnacho has already shown flashes of brilliance in the Premier League, dazzling fans with his pace, flair, and fearlessness on the ball. Now in Chelsea blue, he represents the beginning of a new winger era at Stamford Bridge, a player who can light up the wings for years to come, linking up with Cole Palmer, Estevão, and now Xavi Simons to create a front line that every defender in England will fear. His signature is not just a signing, it is a statement that Chelsea can still lure the very best young talents away from rivals and build something special in London. Then comes Xavi Simons, a saga that has captured the attention of fans and journalists all summer long. From the very beginning, Simons made it clear that his heart was set on Chelsea, rejecting advances from Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and other top European sides. He waited patiently, he stayed loyal, and today, that patience has been rewarded. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Simons passed his medicals, the final paperwork has been prepared, and Chelsea can now officially say that one of Europe's brightest midfielders is theirs. At 21, Simons already plays with the maturity, vision, and technical quality of a seasoned veteran, and his arrival is the kind of signing that transforms a team's identity overnight. Fabrizio Romano's confirmation has sent Chelsea fans into celebration mode. His famous "here we go" around these deals has carried extra weight, because for weeks, the excitement was mixed with nerves. Would Garnacho really leave Manchester? Would Simons really get past all the noise and find his way to Chelsea? Now those questions have been answered. The transfer market is unpredictable, but when Romano confirms, there is no doubt left. Chelsea's vision under Enzo Maresca and the board is becoming clearer by the day. A youthful, energetic, world-class squad capable of competing at the very highest level. What makes this moment even sweeter is that it comes at a time when many critics had written Chelsea off. Just months ago, questions were being asked about whether the club still had the pull to attract the very best, whether the project had direction, and whether the fans would see the kind of players worthy of wearing the badge. Today, those doubts have been silenced. With Garnacho and Simons, Chelsea are not just building for today, they are building for the next decade, ensuring that Stamford Bridge will once again be the home of stars who inspire dreams around the world. The excitement in London is overwhelming. Fans have gathered outside Stamford Bridge waving flags and singing songs. Social media is flooded with reactions from across the globe, and the sense of momentum is undeniable. Garnacho brings pace, fearlessness, and a flair for the spectacular. Simons brings intelligence, creativity, and a calmness in possession that Chelsea's midfield has craved for years. Together, they represent balance, dynamism, and the promise of greatness. Chelsea have done it, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it, and the footballing world is watching. The signatures of Garnacho and Simons are more than just transfers. They are symbols of a new era, proof that the Blues are back on the rise, ready to take on anyone, and ready to light up the Premier League once more. Stamford Bridge is alive again, and the story of Chelsea's revival has just been written in bold letters with two of the most exciting young players in the game. Xavi Simons has finally completed what every Chelsea fan has been waiting to hear, as Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Dutch superstar has successfully passed his Chelsea medicals, and the deal is now moving into its final stages. For weeks, the anticipation has been building. The saga stretched across Europe with whispers from Paris, interest from Bayern Munich, calls from Premier League rivals, but through it all, there was only one destination that mattered to Simons himself.